subscribers in the comments. I know they're under this video. I know it. They're under here, right? You're not lying to me? Well, whatever. Ow. Didn't mean to do that. Well, today, Camera guy, did you lick on the board? Oh, sorry, everyone. Cut. Yeah, alright. Okay. Sorry for that. But some dumb decided to write on the board. So today, it will not last. We're talking about scientific investigation. I'm sure everyone knows what that is. But even if you do, I'm going to explain it anyway. So, let's do it. So, the first step of the scientific investigation is making an observation. Now, what is an observation? Well, I'm about to get there. There are two main parts. And the first type is qualitative. Qualitative are things that are not numbers, which is a little spoiler of what quantitative might be. But let's get to this. First, we have on our side of qualitative things, the sight. Our next thing is a smell. Ooh. That's something. There's something right there. Sound. Touch. Then last but not least, we have taste. Another stupid fly. Alert! Alright, so after that disturbance, I think we're ready to resume our role. So the next thing we're going to talk about that was qualitative. So qualitative is sight, smell, sound, touch, and taste. Things that aren't numbers. Because quantitative, the next thing, what do you think it is, camera guy?
Things with numbers.
No, things you can't. I know. I don't know what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you, camera guy? What is it? Well, so quantitative things are things you can count. Like 3 things filled with chemicals. 1 delicious bowl. And a lot of balls. So, the first step of your scientific investigation is to observe your surroundings. So, I'll take you through the steps as if I was actually having an experiment. So let's say I'm experimenting with these glasses. First thing, I observe that this is red. What is that? Qualitative. I observe that there are 3 glasses. That is quantitative. There's 3, not 1. There is 1 bowl that I'm going to put them all in. That is quantitative. And if you put them all together, they're all primary colors. Qualitative. So that's that. The next part is to ask a question. So, what will happen when we mix all of these 3 things together? Well, based on the fact that we don't know what any of these chemicals are, we don't know what's going to happen, but we know something may or may not happen. They also know that since this is red, this is yellow, and this is blue, if we mix these 2 together, it'll probably be orange. If they mix this and this, it'll be green. If we mix this and this, it'll be brown. But we don't know it until we experiment. So let's make a hypothesis. If we mix the red with the yellow, it will become a brighter color than if we mix the red and the blue. That is my hypothesis. Now, what is a hypothesis? Not an educated guess. What it is a explanation for the events or actions that occur during these observations or whatever you're going to do. So, after the observations, I'm going to make a possible explanation that mixing red and yellow will be brighter than mixing red and blue. So now we do the experiment. The experiment is where we do the thing we say we're going to do and see if we get the same results. Now we do have parts of an experiment. The first part of an experiment is your independent variable. So in this, the red is going to be your independent variable. Well, I guess your colors are. The red and the yellow are. But when we mix them together, this is our dependent variable, whatever the outcome is. Alright everyone, so I think 3 years after the lab was rebuilt, that we can safely assume that the red and yellow together was pretty bright. But this is not the end of the experiment. We still have to do the red and the blue. Okay everyone, it's been 4 years since that explosion that y'all just saw a second ago. And I think we're gonna assume that red plus blue is a much bigger explosion, except we can't safely assume, because we have to run the experiment at least 3 times to prove it. But my landlord's not going to let me blow up the building anymore or he'll throw me out. So this experiment we're going to do improperly, but don't do what Bill Nye does. That is the moral of almost every single episode. You got it? No, you don't. Just shut up, everybody. So, after the chemicals, we exploded them. But I think red plus blue was brighter, so our hypothesis is wrong. We also did not mention the other 2 parts of the experiment. You're supposed to have a control group, which means just red, I guess. Control group is your group that has nothing happen to it. So it'd be just like red having nothing added to it. Actually, it wouldn't explode at all. And then you have the constant. What variable stays the same? We're about to find out. Because the X part of it is to analyze the data. We're not going to graph it like you're supposed to, but our explosion with these 2 was smaller than that one. Now we can't do it again, but we're supposed to. Actually, our next experiment is actually going to show this better. But before we do that, we're going to make a conclusion. When I put red and yellow together, it makes a smaller explosion than when we put red and blue together. So now, I'm going to dump all 3 of these together so I can safely get rid of them into the compartment. Okay, I promise this is probably the last time. It has been 7 years now after that last explosion. So, I think we can actually make a better conclusion. Red, yellow, and blue together make the biggest explosion. Alright, on to the next topic. So, for our final experiment, actually, there's something I forgot. I'm bringing it right now. So, you always measure in metric units. Do metric units make sense? I'm not even sure I'm saying metric units right. I am now. Metric units, do they make sense? No, but we have to use them because the English people are stupid and they're very stubborn. And we're like, alright, let's use feet. We're like, no, we have to use millimeters because millimeters make so much darn sounds. Well, for some reason they do that, but I don't know why, but here's the thing. 1 millimeter will always equal, actually no, let's do 1 centimeter, I can't write, but equals 10 millimeters. So when you go up 1 unit, 10 of 1 unit will equal 1 of the next unit. So 10 millimeters make up 1 centimeter, 10 centimeters equals 1 decameter, 10 decameters makes up 1 meter. It's like that. Now, converting it to like our system to metric, it would be like, I don't know, they're all different, but I'm just going to include 1 meter equals about 39 inches, which equals 3.28 feet. So, just take note, always use metric because it's harder or something. And so, let's do one more experiment for the day. If the rule is like this with the fat ones on top, we don't like fat. We don't like McDonald's. We like the skinny ones at the bottom because there's more. You know, go with Geico and save more. Alright, let's do the experiment. How many knives can I throw a camera guy before he quits? So, let's make an observation. Is camera guy nervous about this? I think so. But another one. Quantitative. I have 2 knives here, and I'll have to go pick up each one. So, let's start the experiment. Let's just skip all of it and start doing this. Alright, everyone. Well, it turns out it took 2 knives for camera guy to run away and hide, but don't worry, I'll bribe him to come back in the next episode because he has nothing better to do in his life. Now, we've done experiments and we've shown you the scientific method. So don't throw knives at people at home, don't explode chemicals at home, and I guess you could do the marble thing, that's not that bad. But don't try this at home, but like and subscribe to this video. Try that at home. It's got some good stuff in it, just like this bowl. Where the bowl was. Bowl's gone now, it blew up, but you can still smell the spot where it was. But here's the thing you remember about my camera guy experiment. Again, don't try this at home. Subscribe and like. You gotta try the experiment at least 3 times. So, camera guy, wherever you are, I'm coming for you. 2 more times, to be exact.